anniversary tomorrow. We ain't got no kids. Tell them, babe, we ain't got no kids.
Guys, welcome back to another edition of Serving It Up with Shay Marie and
Me.
well, it's been a long time, hasn't it?
Long time.
I hope everybody's doing well. I hope Happy New Year's. First started out Happy New Year's to everybody.
First video check-in of 2023.
We know it's been a long time.
Long
We've had
time.
a couple comments talking about how long it's been, and you know, we're getting ready to give you guys an explanation about all of that. For one, as y'all can see, the title of this video, I'm pretty sure by now, we came up with a name. Yep.
What is it?
I think we're probably going to title it When Life Gets Overwhelming.
Okay, there we go.
So, as you can, I'm sure y'all understand that we're going to be going over some things just by the title of the video. So, far as the garden, because that's what everybody's asking, well, we haven't gotten any updates about your garden. It is winter time, guys, and we're not much of winter gardeners.
We like more of like a tropic type of people.
And I would like to try to get more into winter gardening, you know, just extending crops that I can, like onions, you know, leafy greens, my garlic harvest, potatoes, kales, things like that. Yeah. So we're going to try to get better with that. I really haven't mastered that. I tried it last year and it didn't go too well for me, so hopefully I can try it again this year.
Been looking into some things and got some things to start our season early and to extend our season into the fall/winter.
Winter and overwintering things like our onions and our garlic and things like that. So yeah, so I guess I should have wrote down some keynotes of what we was going to talk about today.
No, we're going to wing this.
But yeah, we're winging this. So,
we're going to wing this.
So it's been, you know, the 2023 came in with a bang for us, but let's go all the way back. You know, we had some issues with a kid of ours. If anybody didn't know, we are now new parents again as of 2 years with 2 grandkids. We ended up getting them when one was a few months old, one was 2 years old. So we are tired.
Super tired.
We're tired. We're going through some things. It's hard to try to really focus on putting out content and the things that we was loving to do when we, you know, all of our kids are older now, you know, and so now we've been thrown back in to parentinghood. I'm 40 plus, y'all ain't getting my age, you know, so that comes with a lot. It comes with a lot of testing.
I'm almost to the point where I don't want to reveal my age no more either.
It comes with a lot of testing our marriage, testing, you know, faith, and, you know, if y'all didn't know, you know, just put this out there because we're going to try to be as real as we can in this video. He suffers from anxiety, and that crept up on me in these last 2 years. So it has been, you know, some depression and things like that. And it is just really hard to try to maintain our mental health, our marriage, be there for our grandchildren now.
As well as our children.
And as well as still our children, you know.
They never really grow up.
And run a household, you know, just a little look in our house. I don't know how long you guys been following us, but I'm a caterer outside of the home, and he's a DJ. We have a catering and DJ company, and plus he has a full-time job, and I have a part-time bartending job, and now
and a recording studio,
and now stay-at-home mom with 2 kids again.
Yeah.
After mine are grown. So it's been a lot, and we've tried to put out some content, and we've talked about it. You know, we're gonna do a video this day, and then life.
They're never really just
life starts to happen. This is as real as we can get. So honestly, when I started this channel and I named it Serving It Up with Shay Marie, I thought it was just going to be a cooking channel when I said serving it up. But now we're going to be serving up life with you guys. So that has changed from just serving up food to just life, period. All things about life, you know. And so we're trying to come to, you know, get back into our groove and do what makes us happy. I love being outside. I love food. I love being around food. I love growing things. And I know y'all can tell by the last couple of videos that we do garden indoors, but that has taken a back seat too, you guys. You know, with the things going on with my son. My mom ended up having open heart surgery. And, you know, between anxiety, depression, marriage, and these new kids, it's gotten overwhelming. Yeah. Life has really, it had gotten overwhelming, and we're trying to break that mode. Yeah. We're trying to break that mode. So this is us trying to break the mode with you guys. Yeah. So we're going to try to be diligent about getting back to doing what we love to do, even though we have this new thing going on. Well, it's been 2 years now, but I guess the reality actually set in that we're going to have them, paperwork. Honestly, we got paperwork saying that they're ours until they're 18. So we're starting all over again. And y'all, it's just not fun. We love our grandbabies. We got 10 of them. We just had 2 new ones, one born in November, one born December the 22nd. So we're blessed with 2 new grandbaby girls. So that makes 10 of them. So, we're trying to find time for them too, because we used to keep our grandkids almost every weekend, rotating them out. And now since we got 2 new ones, our energy is gone. And I know the other kids is like, dang, they don't even keep the children anymore, and we're so sorry about that, kids, if you're watching, but
I better be watching.
They better be watching. But yeah, life is overwhelming. But this video is about breaking a rut. And if y'all didn't even see this, if you could tell by the cheers, honey, we still got Christmas decorations up, you guys. Our tree is still up. We's tired. Over here, these kids are kicking our, and I'm a cuss, these kids are kicking our asses, but we're gonna find a way to deal with it. Hopefully, we're gonna find a way to deal with it.
So one of those things is, just doing your favorite pastime. Just like last year, we discovered, indoor hydroponic gardening, and surprisingly, it's a few people out there that watch us know that I'm not really haven't been into the gardening and whatnot, but being, like I said, life circumstances, it kind of makes you find like things like hobbies that you enjoy or whatnot. So once my mom got us that Earl garden, and I was just like babysitting it like it was a kid that didn't talk back. And I was like, oh, look at that, stuff started growing. I really got into it. And when 2 people get into something that's in a marriage, it's kind of hard for one to tell each other no, because we're both just excited about it. And one Earl garden turned into what, 15?
15 or 16. Yeah. Well, no, we gave our daughter one, so we're back down to 15 or 14.
I think 14.
The other. We'll have a count on them. But there's going to be more purchases probably, But yeah, so this video is really about being really real. We are going to plant some stuff. If you didn't know this, we do have an Earl garden sitting right here. So I'm going to plan out 2 things in here just to try to get back, in our groove, and take you guys with us no matter what I'm doing. I have a few videos that I recorded, and we still hadn't put them out. No time to edit and stuff, or no energy to edit. There's time. Yeah. But once you get done with the day, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it really is. And I'm going to say that a lot. Coffee. Yeah, and I hear the grandbabies up in their room. They're supposed to be in the bed, honey. I'm going to tell you guys, they not regular kids.
They not.
These are, my kids, I can remember growing up, our kids, we put them to bed and they go to bed. That's just what it is. Not these kids, honey.
These is boss babies. They living a whole different life.
They be up to 2 in the morning unless I give them melatonin. It's just different. This gets really real, you guys. And you guys are going to see them too. They're the cutest things ever and smarter than any of our children were. But it's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm going to keep saying it's a lot, you guys. I really am. That point when you think you're done and then you realize that you're not done, when somebody makes you undone raising children, it gets depressing, but...
That's right. You ready to plan some
stuff? We can dwell on that, y'all, because I'm still in it, and I got to talk about it to get it out of my system, to try to get it out of my system. I can talk about this all day. So, I guess. So, yeah, that's where we've been at.
Yeah.
That's where we've been at. That's what we've been doing. And we're trying to get better. And we thank you guys for whoever has stuck with us and been waiting for contents and commenting and said, no video, what's going on. And I'm going to show y'all that dungeon back there, too. The backyard. It's a hot mess.
Yeah, it's a hot mess.
Back there. I got to get some beds cleaned out. I got a new bed. My baby bought me a new raised bed for Christmas. Yeah. And we got some grow bags coming through soon, So we're expanding it too, So I think this year I'm not going to focus on, if anybody's heard of companion planting, where you just plant stuff all together. They say it does really good for the soil, really good for pests, So I think I'm gonna be doing a lot of companion planting instead of having a roll of tomatoes, a roll of peppers, a roll of lettuce. Everything's gonna be intertwined this year, but that's further off. And I think we'll be starting inside like on January 29th, starting all our stuff for outside.
So about a week away.
About a week away.
We'll keep y'all updated on that.
Yeah, so we're just gonna try to throw these videos out there, you know, serving up everything, all things of life, not just food.
Yeah.
All things about life.
And maybe next video we'll have the grandkids plant something in the Earl Garden with us.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't hold us to that. Maybe. Depends on how they're acting. Like, for real. Maybe. So, yeah. So, what are we going to do this in? What is this? The Earl Garden Slim, right?
That's the Harvest Slim.
This is the Harvest Slim. I hope y'all can see this. You want to go check and make sure it's in camera? It should be.
Yeah, it should be in camera.
This is the Harvest Slim. I love this pink. It's mine. And so we're going to plant, what I want to plant in this, I want to do some, I'm going to move that out of the way. I really can't tell what you can say. This is a pak choi. I want to plant some of this. It mimics spinach, tak soy, and all of that. I have the hardest time. I've never got my spinach to germinate. If anybody has any tricks out there, let me know. We have never got spinach to germinate. So last year I did tak soy and that worked out really good. Yeah, I did really good. So I'm gonna plant a lot more than this, but I want to start some indoor stuff, you know. And we're gonna take you over to, I think we have 3 up and running.
Yeah.
Or two of our hydroponics. Like, we've cleared everything out, guys, because like I said, life overwhelming. With one time, I think y'all seen them, they were full. We had all of our units up and running, but I think we have 2 up and running, and then a herb garden is dying over there slowly, just dying a slow death. But they're maintaining. They're unplugged. They're maintaining.
They're just basically cracky,
living off the water.
Just living off some water in there.
Yeah, no pumps, no nothing.
Yep.
And thank you to my high power, because they're still going, and I still pick from them. So, yeah. So we're gonna be doing some pak choi. And we're going to do some, because I want some lettuce. It's been a while since we had some fresh lettuce in here. And I actually had to go buy lettuce for a salad. And it's like, why when you have the equipment to do it yourself? So we're going to be doing some musclin mixed greens, gourmet mixed green. And it has, what else did I say it has in this? It has arugula, curled kale, red Russian, red romaine, Paris Allen. It has all kinds. It's just mixed.
Yeah, I like everything in here but the arugula. I don't really like arugula. We grew it one time and then we start eating it, and I did not like the.
Because we needed to mix it in with other salad. Arugula is really good mixed in with other salad.
But everything else, like we did the red Russian kale. I really like that. I like the Paris Allen. I really like that. And red romaine, I don't think I've had red romaine. We just had regular romaine.
Regular romaine. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. He'll continue to talk to you guys.
Yeah. So we'll get that going for you guys, and then I wanna take some of this to work. I wanna start like eating a little bit healthier. So I think this is probably like the best route, because like if I take it to work, like I don't never want to go anywhere. So I could just kind of like take this to work, and then I have to eat it if I don't want to like starve to death. And I really want to do like salads, because we do have tomatoes still growing in our big Earl Garden, and they've been growing for a year now. It has to be really somewhere close, because I got that for you. Yeah, I got that big Earl Garden for Valentine's Day.
We're over 300 days on it.
Yeah, we're over 300 days, and the tomatoes are still there, coming in, flowering, new tomatoes.
I'm freezing them, you know.
Yeah, we're growing more than we can use. They're
well, we can always use them.
Yeah,
that's why they get frozen. For when I have enough of them, I can cook them down.
We have
make tomato sauce.
The cherry tomatoes and the golden harvest tomatoes.
Yeah, have those. And then in that Earl Garden, I had just planted an early Jersey Wakefield cabbage on the other side of that garden. So and that one sprouted. So y'all see that one in this video too. We're gonna take you over there to that wasteland
Yes.
or whatever.
Whatever, the Earl Garden graveyard.
The Earl Garden graveyard. We're gonna take y'all over this video, and it's not in the best conditions, but the next video, like I said, we're gonna get our spirit back.
Yeah.
And things, and
She grew a cabbage in there that did pretty well. We ate it.
y'all seen that? We videoed that.
No, that was the one outside. You grew a cabbage. It was smaller than the one we.
Oh, I
picked
didn't
up.
show them the one in.
I don't think so. No, I don't think we had that one. I don't think we were doing really gardening videos when you grew that.
Oh wait, I grew a cabbage.
Yeah, she grew a cabbage in the Earl Garden hydroponics, and it worked.
Ball
And
bunch cabbage. Yeah.
it was nice. It was a nice.
It was
size.
nice and it was good. It was delicious.
We ate it.
And so I think the early Jersey Wakefield cabbage should do better than the regular cabbage that I did because it kind of grows up.
Yeah.
It won't spread as much. It grows up. So I think that early Jersey Wakefield should be good. Hopefully, we pray on it.
And we got some peppers trying to sprout.
Are they trying? I didn't see.
I think one of them's trying to sprout.
Mm-hmm.
I looked really deep in there, and I feel like I seen it. And the other one, but it could have just been the seed sideways. I don't know.
Yeah. So we're gonna start these indoor gardens, and y'all gonna be with us all the way on this. For we have that content out there, and it does us good to do this. It gives us some time together. Doing what we love and try to connect with each other because we're distant a lot. With everything going on. So
I hate being on camera.
he hates being on camera.
I like
As
to
y'all
just
can
film
see, I
everybody.
can talk all day long.
I feel like, am I looking the right? I never feel like I want to look at the camera like the camera's intimidating, and I'm like Ricky Bobby on Talladega Nights. Like I don't really know what to do with my hands and my body. I just feel awkward on camera.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just feel like, I don't know, it's easy to be on camera. It's hard to start it. The openings of these videos, I really never know how to open it. I just want to come in just talking. It's kind of hard because, I don't know, it's almost like the movies, like you're filming a movie, action, and then you have to say something to open it. If I can get away from the opening of these videos and can just come in, talk, and just, hey,
I notice this when I do videos, like for some reason, like I'm trying that, like I don't want to look directly at the camera. It seems awkward to just be like, yeah, hey, we're doing this video. We're here.
I got a hole too, you guys. Look at my sweater. I got this for Christmas and already put a hole in it. So
Let's do this.
yeah, let's do this.
We got supplies here. We got an Earl Garden. We got a jug of water here.
Yeah, we got
Let's do
our
this.
seeds. So let's go ahead and get this. I'm gonna fill this up with water first.
All right. I'll pull some supplies out. What we have here is grow sponges. This is what Earl Gardens use.
We get our stuff online. You can go to their website and do it too, but
I found
we just
a
get
really
it.
good, cheap deal on some of these supplies. On pretty much all these supplies, actually. You see, it even came with like the stickers, like the labels / stickers / light blockers, which is really important. So what you do is, we'll just give like a quick little thing for the people who don't know about Earl Garden, because you might want to get into this if you're in the gardening. And they're not, I mean, they can get expensive, but you can find off-brand ones. But I do feel like the Earl Garden brand ones are the best. But they have these little baskets. Stick the sponge, the grow sponge in there. And then what you do is, well, before you even do that, you want to take your seed. You want to stick your seed in the little hole.
The
right
hole?
Here. The hole. Stick your seed in the hole right here. You want to stick that in the basket. You want to take one of these stickers / light blockers, and then you just want to place it on there. What that's going to do is it's going to block the light from getting in, because once you have moisture, nutrients, and light, it can cause algae. So these basically coming with these stickers is like the greatest, because you will see our garden, we just cover it with a bunch of aluminum foil.
Or anything.
It just looks like a hot ghetto mess over there. Like, but everybody does. If you look up videos,
Not anymore. They
don't
cover with foil over no more.
Well, no, I'm just saying a lot of people cover it with foil.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
it's
covers
a cheap
it with foil.
alternative.
Yeah, that's
to
very
do it.
cheap.
I mean, shit, we growing food. We don't care
I
about
mean,
covers really. He does. He's more about things like this.
The presentation to me is just,
he's more about the presentation.
like,
Me,
I
I'm more
wanna
about
get
can
more-
I eat it.
and then you have to cover your holes like that you're not using.
Holes
with
on 'em?
with little caps, or you can cover them with anything.
Uh-oh.
Phone call.
Sorry, guys.
You can cover them with anything, but they make specific ones that are just kind of nice and neat. I just kind of like the little nice stickers that are labeled beautifully with the little caps that go with it. I like everything to be kind of just neat.
Yeah, so let's get to planning, and let's get to ending this video almost.
All right.
So I can take them over and see what we got going on. So the first thing we're going to do are the mixed greens.
How many holes are we planting? We have 6 holes in this unit. Now,
only one of these.
Okay, so one of those.
On this end. And then 2. I'm going to do 1, 2.
Yeah. So even though these come with like 6 holes, I'm gonna get 3 ready. So even though this comes with 6 holes, you don't, for the most part, you don't really want to plant them all. Reason being is the plants need room. Yeah, I probably shouldn't put them in there yet. The plants do need room.
Yeah, they need room to grow and spread out. So you want to give them some space in between. And so with the greens, and being that this is a mixed green, all the seeds are different. So I want to put some out on my hand so I can get some different seeds in there. And they're very, very small. And so I want mixed greens to come. So I'm going to put this out on my hand like this, and I'm just going to pick through. Let me make sure you guys can get a really, really close up because I know we're kind of far back. They're this small. And I'm going to pick through those small, small seeds. Making sure they can get a, I probably dropped some on the table. And so I'm picking through those. I'll put this in here. And I want to get, let's see, maybe a white one. Long white one. And it's kind of horrible the way I'm doing this, but this is the only way I know to bring it to you guys. To get close up. And a couple of black ones and some more, just the different shaped ones. If I can get me a mixed palette going on here.
And then keep in mind, she can put several seeds in there. They will sprout, and then you can just kind of pluck them carefully, and you can separate them and put them into a different sponge and plant them somewhere else in another hole, another unit. Like I said, we have like 15 of these, so I mean.
And lettuce really, you don't have to thin it out too much. They can grow. They don't need a lot of space, so they can live.
Because in about 2 weeks, I'm going to be eating some of that.
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks.
Now, if you was planting tomatoes and peppers and things like that, you would plant like 2 to 3 seeds in one pot. And if they all sprout, you would only leave one in that pot. The strongest one, because they cannot grow with 2 and 3 tomato and pepper plants.
Not in the same pot.
Not in the same pot.
So a lot of people will separate them, and then like I know some people that I've seen and watched, they will be so heartbroken if they were to just throw it out. So that a lot of people do just pluck them and then put them somewhere else.
I put them in the garden last year.
Yeah, we did.
Put that in there. They're in there.
They're already in there. Okay.
They're ready to go.
We're just gonna call this one lettuce.
Yeah, mixed lettuce. Or just lettuce. Yeah.
We're just gonna call this lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah, these.
And I'm putting quite a few in here too. Like I said, you guys, lettuce can take it. Lettuce can grow together. I'm just trying to make sure I get a good mixed variety of these seeds. Because not only does it taste good, it's actually really beautiful. And it grows up together.
It is.
And if I put too much in there, like I said, I can pluck them out, but you want to give yourself a good start. Some don't germinate, some do. I'm ready. His assembly line is moving too slow, guys.
What is that?
This is lettuce.
Oh, that's
I told
more
you
lettuce?
I was doing 2 lettuces.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's 1 lettuce. Just pop that in there.
Now I'm gonna have to. Where's my lettuce packet? Man, I gotta get these little bitty things back in there somehow. There we go. Got some right here on the table. Just gonna go back in there. And they're really small to handle too.
Yeah. All right. Lettuce number 2. And they have these little things that they'll break through, but it's a hole in the middle for it to come up.
There's a hole in the middle. They'll break right through. They'll come up because they're gonna find the light, so they're gonna come through that hole. Once plants bloom, they go for the light, and we're gonna put one of these caps in the middle to block out light. And so the next one, like I said, we're going to do the pak choy. The pak choy was really good, so.
I put it in. I made a smoothie with it last year, and I put other things in it.
And these seeds are small too, guys. And I'm not very graceful with these hands.
As you've seen, I think we showed you last year. So we had planted like 2 blueberry and a blackberry and a raspberry, right? Outside. So yeah, like I was kind of grabbing them, plucking them and eating them, plucking them, popping them in there with
see, I'm not very graceful, y'all.
with the greens, making smoothies with it. I think
to.
I really only did it once. We didn't get a lot of blueberries and blackberries, but I was really just popping them off and eating them.
This. I'm not done. I got 2 round ones right here, but I can't tell if it's the lettuce or the choice. I don't even want to pick those up.
Those things are small.
They're super duper small.
They look like mustard seed small.
I know I got 1 in there, so I'm gonna try to get 2 more in there. And they just keep rolling out together. I'm trying to. Y'all not gonna be able to see this because they're so small. Sorry, guys. There we go. Push them all the way down in there.
They look like they're in there. I don't see nothing on this.
But they're black. You wouldn't be able to tell anyway.
All right, now what are we planting here?
Pak choy. P-A-K choy. C-H-O-Y. All right, so that's it for that. I'm going to put these caps on here, and that pak choy is going to go on the very end. I'm going to give these guys some space to bloom out. Trying not to give y'all all my cleavage.
We're going to have a lot of new male gardeners out there. All right, pak choy.
All right, so that's in, and we're going to take you guys over to the other garden now. I mean, to all the hydroponic units, because they're not all AeroGarden. And let y'all see what's going on over there.
And we're not going to add any nutrients in it until it sprouts, just so we can keep the algae out that much longer if it so happens to try to grow.
You silly. So here we are in our jungle of a mess. So down here we had just started some pepper plants. This is the one Devin said that he's seen some life in there. I still don't see nothing in there.
It's in there.
And the name that I wrote on these peppers is wore off, but we can find the packaging to it and figure out what it is. I don't see anything. Here is a bunch of herbs. We've got sage. We have thyme. This has been just a forgotten about. Green onions, chives, y'all. Like I said, life overwhelming, and this is the result of that. This is why I wanted to do this video and let you guys see this. Up here, this is the one that I kept by my stove. This was a herb, had basil, thyme, parsley, and
done.
It's done. It's a whole graveyard, you guys. This is, it's got to get better. So, like I said, we're going to throw ourselves back into what we love doing. Here's all the units. I think at one time they were all filled.
I'll throw some either footage or a picture of all this stuff up and running.
There's some over there, a couple of units over there. Nothing is filled up. Up here, catering stuff that, is supposed to be not here and down where it's stored
Storage.
in, and just no energy. Just simple stuff like this.
This is something exciting. It's coming soon. I ordered. I'm going to get that up and going for y'all. I ain't going to tell y'all what it is yet, but it's exciting.
We're not going to tell y'all what that is. But yeah, this is simple stuff like that that's just overwhelming. Here's a unit right here that we was using. I think y'all seen it at one time. We was growing green beans and cucumbers in it.
Yep.
And it's probably still got funky water in it. Haven't emptied that out and cleaned that. Hey, we're real people around here. But here's our baby. The gift that keeps on giving.
Still got Nice red maters.
Nice red maters. I'm trying to press the home button on this.
Few.
So zoom in and maybe we can see it from the cameras, because even with my glasses on, I can see
336 days.
336 days. And y'all, if y'all remember seeing this one, it was like all over this place with some pepper plants.
Yeah.
And I chopped it down last week.
Yeah.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
I kind of, because this was a whole mess. I know y'all thinking these little things is dirty. No, this whole thing was covered with dead leaves. My floor was covered with dead, dry leaves and stuff. So I chopped this down a lot. It was way over here and way out there.
Yeah.
And so
They was growing over the rail in the back, and
yeah.
but it still has. I
But
mean,
look at this. Look at this. Look at all these babies on here.
Mm-hmm.
Look down here. All of these babies. I mean, come on. Come on. Look at all of those over there. I just come over here, and when I see flowers, this is what I do. I rub my hand across it. I used to keep a fan on it when I was more into it. But now I just rub my hand across it, give it a little shake, around the flower parts, and they get pollinated. Yes, it's beautiful. And look how, zoom in on this one. Look how big this is. When we started out getting fully ripe ones, they was about the size of maybe this. Mm-hmm. But now, since we have harvested over and over again, they are huge, you guys. Mm-hmm. Huge.
they're in there.
They're in there.
We just harvested all the right ones. I said about a week ago.
About a week ago when I was cleaning this up. Yes, and so I just come through and, look at the babies. Look at them. You see that little baby? Mm-hmm. And they just keep coming. They just keep, look at this bushel of flowers. And I'm just going to agitate them a little bit, and pollen a sprinkle off of it. They just keep giving. So, this poor plant didn't give up, and we're not going to give up. It's really inspirational for real, because it's really, dead as it looks.
That's what we got 3 of them down here. So it's like a tomato tree, if you can see. Tomato trees.
Yeah, so as dead as these things were, and they just keep giving life.
Yeah.
That's got to tell you something.
And these are dwarfs. So they're supposed to be like 6 inches or something, like 6 to 8 inches.
Yeah, but like I said, they spread it all the way out like the back. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, y'all see more Christmas decorations that haven't been taken down on the stairwell. They was all over that. Yeah. Tomatoes was falling down at the bottom of the landing. Yeah. And then here's my new baby, you guys. This is what I was telling y'all, the early Jersey Wakefield cabbage. Just planted her out in like last week, and she already has a true leaf. If y'all don't know what true leaves are, these are just where the seeds come from. And this is the true leaf right here. And that lets me know I'm gonna be having the cabbage. So yeah, that is what's been happening in our life. But we're gonna try to do better. We're gonna try to get the mental right, and this is the start of that. And we miss and love you guys. And for those who have stuck with us, waiting for content to come out, we're not going to disappoint you guys. Hopefully. I can't tell you if life will get overwhelming again. Mentally, right now, and I'm saying, we're not going to disappoint you guys. And so, honey, you got anything? He doesn't want to
stay tuned.
He doesn't want to go back in front of the camera, guys, as y'all can see. He went behind the scenes. We love you guys, and thank you for being with us. And be safe out there to all my foodie cuties. See you next time.
Next time on Shay Marie and Me, will she pick up the violin again?
Forget you.
It was gifted to her on Mother's Day.
I already did the outro, really. Bye, guys.